I believe that it is quite a difficult task for the athletes that are not sponsored like myself. I believe that America is our greatest rivals, and they make an emphasis to make sure the athletes that they believe can make the finals, possible medal, are looked after. Even necessary resources are provided for them to have things easy so they can focus on practice.
Here with Rajindra Campbell. First off, you guys to start competition this week.
Yes.
First of all, how are you enjoying your first Olympic team?
So far, it's a good experience. I think there's a definitely upgrade. You can tell that here is there's more dedication into the Olympics than it was last year, the World Championship for the athletes. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to what I'm capable of this year, different from last year.
Feel like last year was a very pivotal year for you, getting the national record, going to the World Champs for the first time. What are the kind of lessons that you took from that experience? I know that the final didn't go as well as you wanted, but what did you take from that experience?
I think last year I wasn't ambitious enough. I think the ultimate goal for the season was to get to the World Championship finals. Meaning basically because starting the season my PR was 19.99 meters. And then later in the season I was to 22 meters, which was the national record was one of the goals. Next thing to be into the World Championship finals. Once I achieved that, in a sense, my body had shut down in a sense because we actually achieved the goal. Then after that, when I got to the finals, I was like, wow, I should have aimed a little higher. So this year, different goal, different focus.
I know obviously you've been working to get to that goal, but you have been balancing that in terms of with part-time job and everything. Like how difficult is that to balance those two in terms of you won't be able to focus all the time to train, but you have to work to support yourself?
I believe that it is quite a difficult task for the athletes that are not sponsored like myself. I believe that America is our greatest rivals, and they make an emphasis to make sure the athletes that they believe can make the finals, possible medal, are looked after. Even necessary resources are provided for them to have things easy so they can focus on practice. Unfortunately for myself and a couple of the athletes, we have to figure it out way because the bills keep coming, and they have to be paid, and you have to, as a man, you have to make it necessary to make sure everything is taken care of. So it's been difficult. I've been trying to make it work. This past 2 months I had to take off for it because one, I'll be traveling, and it's been difficult, but I'm here trying to focus on it, try to ignore it. So
for those who don't know, in terms of what is your work thing like, in terms of what do you do and balancing with your preparations?
I used to work at the hospital in Joplin. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to devote my time there because between practice and all that. So I've been skimming around, finding a job here and there. Recently, working at Domino's, and then working from there, they kind of understand. I can explain to them the reason why I'm there, and they understood. So it was easy to get the time off needed. But aside that, I just believe that there should be more done for the athletes, especially those that, I'm ranked 10th overall in the men's shot put. I'm not sure the ranking is for this year, but, overall ranking I'm 10th, and I'm like, they should be more of an effort, and, the emails are being sent, deaf ears, it's a complicated situation, which, I realize in the day I'm doing it for me. As much as I'm representing my country, I'm doing it for me, so just kind of take that focus and continue forward.
Does the Olympic experience so far live to what you had in your mind, even throughout the difficulties?
Definitely. You can see the difference between the athletes. You get to see everybody. I even I saw the NBA players, the Greek class, Giannis, the other day. And you can tell that everybody is here with the pride of their country on their back. The top athletes in the sport, the track, from the track to the field, you see everybody mingling, but you can tell that the atmosphere is different. So I'm enjoying the moment. I'm just, ready to get started.
Obviously, we know how difficult the competition is and how you want to get to the final. What do you think that you need to do to make sure to give you the best chance to go the way you want?
I think what I've been doing last season, I think last year I wasn't strong last year. It was all athletic ability. This year I tried to improve on certain areas that I think was necessary, which I did. So I think I'm in a very good position right now. I think I'm one of the athletes they expect to be fighting for a medal, and definitely that's the mindset that I have going in with, and hopefully the result will be in my favor.